My sister-in-law, she can turn any conversation into how her and my brother were intimate, and it's so uncomfortable. How do I tell her to stop?
You don't like talking about your brother's sex life?
You know what?
It's so weird.
Turns out it's really annoying.
Have you not said, hey, I don't want to talk about my brother's sex life?
No.
Why?
Well, so a little part of me always just felt like maybe I'm a little jealous because I'm a single mom, and that's something I've always desired. So I just stuff it down deep.
Not with your brother, though.
No,
God,
definitely
okay,
not.
I was like, dude, we're going to have to, it's going to be one of those calls. Okay, all right, yeah, cool. So do you like hearing about, okay, this is kind of weird.
She doesn't go into details.
Okay.
I'm pretty good at changing the subject.
Okay, but are you jealous like she's your friend in every other way, and if this was just your regular, like a friend from work or the neighborhood or whatever, you would that'd be something y'all would talk about, right? How are things going in the bedroom? Like, what, just normal conversations, and it's just extra weird because it's your brother, or is she just gratuitous and weird?
Probably it's weird because it's my brother.
Okay, all right.
Because I don't have those feelings with anyone else.
Okay.
Yeah, but also she brings it up so often.
Why? That's so weird.
I don't know. So, like, on Wednesday nights, we ride to church together. And so we went to church the other night, and I brought up the time change, and then she was like, oh, it gave me and your brother an extra little bit of time before the kids woke up.
God. Morning sex with your brother? That's the worst.
I just stared out the window and was like, the kids are being really loud. I can't talk right now. Like, that's how bad my responses are getting.
I know, but here's the thing. That's super weird that she does that. It's just not called for. Okay. But I'm also way more concerned than that. I mean, that's just like an obtuse, she's getting some weird thing out of that. Like, whatever. But, like, why won't you say, whoa, stop. That's my brother. I don't want to hear about that. Like,
I think I've let it go on for over 10 years. Like, they've been married for, I think, 13 years or something.
And she's always talked about just rocking it on to break it down with your brother?
Yeah, all the time.
Okay, you've got to just put a stop.
Every conversation. So then I didn't think it was, like, maybe I thought it was normal. Like,
no,
some people do this.
I go hunting with my brother-in-law. We go, like, I consider him a close friend. I don't ever talk about his sister, my wife.
Yeah.
No.
So then I started hanging out with her cousin, and her cousin was like, oh, I hear it all the time.
Yeah. Someone just needs to tell her.
Okay. So that's where I just need to know. How do I feel like I've been in it for so long. How do I throw it out there?
I think the next, this is a rare one. This is one that when it comes up again, I wouldn't just have a big hard conversation. Yeah. I would try to keep this as light as possible. And the next time she's like, oh, me and your brother, be like, whoa, I got to stop you. I've heard so much about your sex life with my brother. I can't take it anymore. It's my brother. Stop. And you laugh, and hopefully she laughs, and she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And then we all move on. If she doesn't, if this is a thing for her, hear me say this directly. This is her problem, not yours.
Okay.
She's the weird one here. If she feels like it is a violation of y'all's relationship that she can't talk about her sex life with your brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it fair for me to say something like, it sounds like you're insinuating? Because it's not like she said, oh, we got it on. It's like, oh, we had some extra time and it was so nice. And then and it's like,
but I mean, is it you that's bringing drama to this, or was it just she talking about breakfast?
No, it's because then it'll be times like I'll bring the kids home or drop them off in the afternoon, and she'll say, oh, we just got out of the shower. Good thing you weren't any earlier. Or something. Like, she always has to make the comment, but it's like she never goes into details.
That's enough detail for me. I don't need that picture in my head of, right? So I think it's like, no, stop. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Here's your kids.
Just stop her.
Yeah. But I think you stopped the first time. This is me. I would stop with a smile on my face.
All right.
Right?
I know, because I've avoided her, and I feel like she doesn't deserve that. Like, she is a really good friend. You know, we hang out, and avoiding her isn't the right thing to do.
Yeah, don't avoid her. Yeah. But also, y'all can be great friends and she not tell you about getting out of the shower with your brother.
Intimate things, yeah.
She can just say, thanks for bringing my kids by.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't have to add that, right? And if y'all were, if she was just like a close girlfriend, like one of your college roommates, and then you dropped her kids off and she looked at you and be like, ooh, you just, like, that would be fun and appropriate, I think.
Yeah, we'd laugh and go on with life.
And even still, you'd probably go, ooh, gross, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
Right? And so, like, because I don't want, like, I don't know. I just try to put myself in her position. I don't want my friends, even my closest, best friends that I consider brothers, I don't want them picturing my wife getting out of the shower.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want that in their head.
Yeah.
I might, like, I am, here's the thing. Here's how I know that she's in the wrong here.
Mm-hmm.
I talk about sex too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've researched it as a nerd. I've had to investigate it as it's just been a part of my professional life for so long.
Yeah.
Right? And I know that I talk about it too much, and I would never do that to my brother-in-law. I would never engage in that conversation with my sister-in-law, my brother's wife, who's amazing, and with my sister's husband. Like, I would never do that because that's insane. Right?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that. So, no. Yeah, but I would do this.
Lay it out.
Yes, I would lay it out. I would do it laughingly at first. If she can't get there, if she's like, ooh, and she ramps it up, there may come a moment when you have to stop and say, I don't want to talk about you and my brother having sex. Stop. I don't want to talk about you and my brother in the shower. And hopefully she'd be like, okay. And if she's just obtuse, then she's opting out of friendship with you. She's opting out of relationship with you. And surely your brother would understand too, for crying out loud. Good grief. Nope, you're good, Sarah. You're good. But yes, this is your conversation to have. And for everybody out there, don't be weird with your brother and sister-in-law. Gross. Nobody wants that picture in their head.